What is up, YouTube? Knife fans, steel addicts. Today we're gonna take a look at another one of my knives right here. This is the Sword Tempsky. This is the sheath that it comes with. Beautiful leather sheath, traditional. It has a stopper here for your belt loop, in case you want to tuck it in between your hips and your hips, your waistband and your belt. It has these copper rivets, very traditional made. It has their logo on the snap right there. It has a tiny belt loop. I don't know. I guess traditionally people didn't wear big service belts, but this is not a knife for service. As we'll come to read about it right now, maybe I'm wrong about that. This is the sheath to it. Pleather, button, simple, simple and elegant. This is the knife right here, guys. This is in carbon steel. EN Echo November 45. That's the carbon steel they use. EN 45. We'll get to read a little bit more about it right now. The wood, it's Wengewood. That's what it says. Those pins, beautiful pins. Nice lanyard hole right there. The knife feels good in hand. It doesn't have no hot spots. Has it feels good. Has some weight to it. Full tang. If you guys don't notice it right there, full tang. Full tang knife. You're cutting the back of the blade for your reverse grip. Take a look at it. It has a raw finish. This is the finish that they do. It's pretty raw. You know. Zero F's given for the coating. Convex ground. It says that this is flamed carbon steel. I guess that's why it looks like that. Mine has I don't know if it's an imperfection on the grind. I know that this is very traditionally made, very ground like by hand. But if you guys can see, there's two tones right here on this side, on my right side of the grinding. Like if they use a different size belt here or a different grit versus the one right here. And then this one is very finely ground on this side. Like I said, very traditionally made. Looks thicker, more. I'll straighten out the blade right here. You see it? I don't know if you guys can see that. The blade is straight, but it seems like it's ground more from this side than from this side. At least it looks like that. Strong tip right there. Beautiful, beautiful blade. Sharpened swedge, no, but there's a bevel right there. If you smack somebody hard enough, it'll cut the skin open. Beautiful piercer. Stabber. Nice looking blade. Good looking blade. I'll read you guys a little bit of their history here. The stuff that they say it was. It says Old Von was a terror with the Bowie knife. Bowie knife. The Forest Rangers were an elite corps of bush roving scouts employed by the colonial government between August 1863 and October 1867 during the New Zealand Wars. They were the Forest Rangers, whose very name carries a flavor of adventure in dangerous lands, suggested tales of scouting, skirmishes, um, and bush marching and camping in weary silence. The knives were made from wagon spring steel, being one of the few sources suitable steel available for blacksmiths in Auckland, 1863. Von Tempsky, an armed fighter, taught his men to use the Bowie knife In one-on-one armed combat, the knife was used to fend off an opponent's attacking blows, while a revolver was used in the other hand. Crazy. Those were some times, right? Imagine somebody going at it with you. He has a gun in one hand and this knife in the other. Feet don't fail me now. But if you're a warrior in dangerous places, there you go. This is one beautiful knife right here. We'll give it a quick measure. 13 inches overall length. 7.5 inch cutting surface right here, with an 8 inch blade up to the guard. We'll compare it to another knife right here that I think is kind of the same genre. The K-Bar Actual Fighter. The K-Bar Fighter. Do you guys notice anything on those knives? Do they look alike? I know that prices are they float around different. They have different price ranges. This thickness on this one versus the thickness on this one. And remember, we're just doing a size comparison here. We're not comparing the knives. We will be comparing the knives in a later video that I'm gonna make. That I'm getting ready. I'm getting all my notes ready on these blades. And we'll give it one more measure with the actual K-Bar Fighter utility, because the other one is a fighter. The middle one is the middle fighter knife right there. A lot shorter, huh? A whole inch shorter. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, gentlemen, you guys are done here. Let me know if you guys noticed anything similar in these fighting knives, the ones that are called fighters. Do they share something that other knives don't share with these when it's called a fighter? I've been noticing a trend, or not a trend, more like a grind line on all of them. They all share the same style. I mean, all blades could be used in a defensive manner. But there you guys have it. The Svord Tempsky, an EN45, made out of a spring steel, or what is it? A leaf spring. Well, let me give you guys a paper cut here real quick. See if it's sharp from the factory. I just recently added this to my knife collection. Do I ever plan on employing this? Maybe never. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty robust. Let me see. We got some coupons here for Febreze. Make your house smell good. It's kind of dull. It's ripping right here. I haven't stropped this blade, or maybe it's the way that I'm holding it. It kind of gets hicked up right here, like if there was a nick somewhere right here. But I don't see no nicks. No nicks to be seen here. It's sharp. Pretty sure if I run my finger through that, it'll cut you. That's the tempsky Fighter. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys.